What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Inside the Vinyl. I'm your host, Tim Bianconi. If you would go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out new content, that would be appreciated also. So, today's a huge release day. A little earlier today, I did a video where I unboxed a new Ghost album, and now I'm going to unbox not only a new vinyl reissue from Whitesnake, but also a box set. And I'm talking about the All Access Live. So we're going to come back to this box set in just a minute since that's CDs. Because there's always somebody out there that's pissed off, like, it's called Inside the Vinyl and you're talking about CDs. So we're going to talk about the record first. How about that? So from what I understand, this pretty much, the CD box set is pretty much covering all of the different live albums that came out between like 2005 or 2006 and 2015 or so. But like I said, we'll come back to that. So let's take a look at this one record reissue. So again, there's the 8 CD box set, and then there is a 2 record set. And what this 2 record set is so I don't know if anybody remembers the DVD Live in the Still of the Night that came out. I want to say it was in like 2006, and I think it was a 2004 concert or something like that. But I remember going, it was like my 30th birthday or whatever, like, and I remember going and getting the DVD, which had the whole concert on it, which was like 18, 19 songs. And then it also came with a DVD, or excuse me, a CD that had 10 of the songs on it. And it was really cool because it was the first time I had ever heard David Coverdale play Burn or Stormbringer or anything like that outside of the confines of Deep Purple. So it was a really, really great DVD and a great little live album. And what this record is that 10-song CD now on a 2 record set. I kind of wish they had put out the entire concert from that, but I understand why they did what they did. And I think all the rest of the stuff on this box set is already available in vinyl. So that's why there's not like a big, massive, like 20 record set, whatever it would be. But this particular album was never available on vinyl, but it is now. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see, Whitesnake Live in the Still of the Night. Front cover with cellophane, back cover with the track listing and other stuff. So let's see, it says, the classic live album available on vinyl for the first time. Remastered 2LP edition. Features Here I Go Again, Still of the Night, and Is This Love? As does pretty much every live CD in this box over here. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and take a look. All right. Cellophane removed. All right, there we go. Front cover again, Live in the Still of the Night. Back cover. All right. Let's open up this gatefold. Oh, wow. Okay. And it says, here it is. It says, in conversation with David Coverdale. So I'm assuming it's some sort of like narrative or, what do they call it on the CD box set? Essay based on interviews with David Coverdale. So maybe that's what a lot of this is too. So really cool, really cool. All right. And let's go ahead and pull out one of the records here. And I think it's just standard black vinyl, if I'm not mistaken. It is. All right, so there we go. Live in the Still of the Night. That side has just the cool sticker, the same as the front cover. The other side has the track listing for this album. And I'm assuming the other record is exactly the same. So, and cool. And here's another little insert. Just, small little like record size poster. So yeah, really nice, really nice. And again, I mean, the packaging on this is beautiful, as is every reissue that Coverdale has done with Whitesnake. I really wish the Coverdale Page stuff would come out, but that seems to be more and more of a, not going to happen kind of thing. So anyway, so there we go, Live in the Still of the Night. So now let's take a look at this box set. So this box set, like I said, the only live album in here that hasn't come out on vinyl, to my knowledge, would be this one. So this is just a CD box set, and it has all the live albums that have been released from like, man, I really can't read with my glasses on. From 2004 to 2015. And remastered, let's see, 118 remastered tracks, 60-page book, new essay based on interviews with David Coverdale, and a color poster. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's go ahead and get No Caliber here. See if we can't cut into this a little bit. All right. This is so exciting, man. Here we go. Front cover of All Access Areas Live. Front cover, and then the back that has the track listing for all the CDs in here. And this is an 8 CD set. Let's go ahead and open this box. maybe. We'll just put that over there. All right, and I always like these little pull tabs here too, so you can just kind of hit that and just pull, you know, everything out, at least down to the CDs. All right, so again, here is the 60-page booklet. And again, I mean, just really nice. I mean, this is like, you know, if I went to Barnes & Noble just to buy a book or whatever, I mean, some of the packaging on the books there isn't as nice as this. I mean, this is really, really nice. And he does this with pretty much every set. My Slide It In set has it. My Into the Light, my Restless Heart CD set all has a nice book like this. I mean, this stuff's just really, really cool. Here's the poster, and I have a feeling it might match the one that was inside the record, and it does. Just a bigger version of the one that was inside the record. So really, really cool, really cool, really cool, really cool. All right, enough of really cool. Okay, anyway. All right, so let's go through the CDs here. First, we have the CD accompaniment to this, which is the Live in the Still of the Night. And the cool thing about that is it's pretty much, I mean, it's a little bit different, but they did everything they could to make it look just like the record here. That's really cool. The next live set in here is the 2 CD Live in the Shadow of the Blues set. And I think this came out originally like in 2006, maybe 2007. And if you recall, the original release of this, the actual album itself, had the first 4 studio tracks from the new lineup that included Ready to Rock and Dog and a couple other tunes I can't think of right now. Now those studio tracks are not included on here. You can get those on other sets. But still, the full 2 CD set, Live in the Shadow of the Blues. So very cool. All right, there's the back. There's the back, if you can see that. Anyway, here is Made in Japan, Whitesnake live album, double CD. And really cool. 2011 concert, Made in Japan. Next thing we have is Made in Britain, which is just a 1 CD set. And I think this is also, if I'm not mistaken, this is also, 2011. So this is also from the Forevermore tour. So Made in Britain there with a nice Union Jack on the front and the track listing on the back. Very cool. And let's see, next we have Whitesnake, the World Record. I'm not really familiar with this one, but this is also from 2011. So again, another one from the Forevermore tour. So Forevermore, great, highly represented in this set. And I don't think I saw them on the Forevermore tour, but they were still tour. I mean, that was still the latest album when I saw them in 2013 in Clearwater. Yeah. So again, there you go, the World Record. And again, pretty standard track listing. I mean, you're going to have a handful of the songs that are the same on every one, maybe a few differences here and there. And last but not least, the most recent live album of theirs from the 2015 Purple tour. Now, I did see them on this tour, where after he released the Purple album, where he did Whitesnake versions of his Deep Purple songs, and then went on tour playing several of those Deep Purple songs. And I did see him on this tour in Jacksonville at the Florida Theater. But anyway, there you go, front cover of the Purple tour live, and then there's the back. Okay. So that's very exciting. So there you go, Whitesnake All Access Areas Live, the box set, and Whitesnake Live in the Still of the Night. Now, so yeah, check it out. I know all of this stuff is available on digital, on iTunes and Spotify and everywhere else. You got the CD here, you got the record here. So that's all I've got for you this time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe below. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out new content. I've got the rest of my Unboxing the Vinyl series where we unbox new albums, we unbox reissues, we unbox box sets. Sometimes they're records, sometimes they're CDs. It just depends on what's coming out. I've got my Inside the Vinyl series where we talk about lost classics. Again, albums that I think everyone should hear that maybe got, swept under the rug or just weren't as big as I think they should have been. My Inside the Vinyl series where we discuss live albums, some of the greatest live albums in history, whether it's Kiss Alive or UFO Strangers in the Night. We're trying to cover them all eventually. I've got some concert footage from concerts and festivals over the last, 7, 8 years. And I've even got a couple of short documentary films. And when I say short, I mean like 7 to 13 minutes. One is on an amateur disc golfer friend of mine, and the other one is on our house fire that took our house and my normal recording place for these videos. But I'm trying to get back on track. I've been pretty prolific for the last 2 weeks. When I get this video out, this will be like 5 videos or something like that in the last 2 weeks, which I think is pretty awesome and gets me at least caught up and back in the swing of things. I also just finished school, so I should have a lot more time to dedicate to my show to get more of the lost classics and live albums and whatever else out there. So anyway, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.